EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Before we head out to the course, let's create your golfer. Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour, the exclusive home of major championship golf. You'll be able to compete in the world's top amateur championships, including the Augusta National Women's Amateur and the US Amateur, before you graduate to the PGA Tour and take part in the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan data, Pure Strike allows for unique golf swing. As your golf game improves, so does your path to becoming a... The tee is yours at 30 of the world's most exclusive courses, all designed. Customize your experience by selecting from a number of different games. Select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7th. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second, a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4 7. And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. And what a pleasure it is now to welcome Nota Begay III, four-time winner on the PGA Tour. Nota, this was you, not that, well, I mean, it was a fairly long time ago, pal. But you know what it's like, right? You're starting out, you're an amateur, and she obviously has big dreams. What's your advice to a player in this spot?
Well, just to sort of stay to your strategy, I think the hard thing is with all the anticipation and the excitement around this performance and trying to make your way to golf's highest level, these young ladies have to really focus on what's gotten them to this point and really go out there and focus on their execution.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe two clubs going way up that hill to the green. And that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin. And that will be no bargain in there. This is an 11-foot putt. No, that at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but it misses by less than a foot. The eighth hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the third hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those two fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Oh, huge mistake. That's motored on by it.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it online. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
Never quite had enough oomph on that.
Yeah, sort of a wishy-washy stroke.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And she'll fall even further here to 8 over par. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt.
Finally got rid of the spray can because the balls was going all over the golf course. I mean, just a little piece down the middle of the fairway, just plop it down there, just like that. That was good.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Okay, you like to see that. It has been a tough day, no question about it, but that is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
Oh my goodness, woefully short on that putt. 12 feet still to go. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Oh, this is going to be way down there. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. It's been a tough ride. This would be a nice birdie. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
So that in for par to start this backside. And that's going to keep her at +8. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. Shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And that's going to move her down to +10. And they make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. And that one needed to put on the brakes, but could not. And this will wind up over the green. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
Oh my goodness. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. So today, probably a disappointment for our young amateur. Not the way you want to start off a big tournament.
Quite simply, it's a learning experience, Rich. What can we take out of the round? What can we improve? And really, what lies ahead?
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th.
Shane, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
One thing I can say is it looks to be almost dead straight, but it's going to carry a good amount of speed as it hits that slope.
Okay, she'll finish that one off for her par. And that's going to keep her at 10 over. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. A long one coming up here for birdie. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and her score is going to stay right where it is. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism, but par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only.
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good lag putt right there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And her score's going to stay right where it is. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot, but a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Bladed that one.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh boy, way short. Have to hit it. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Oh my goodness, that is on in 1. Wow, what an incredible shot. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And she'll get it back now to 10 over par. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then you're doing yourself EA Sports and the PGA Tour
are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
That's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green, and that is a welcome par. Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Nope, didn't play enough of the break, and that'll be short as well. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And she's going to fall here to +1. Now to the par 4 third, picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the 4th hole here at Bay Hill. This is the first par 5 on the golf course, 561 yards. You thinking birdie here, Frank?
No, you certainly are. Perhaps even 3. This is almost ramrod straight, little hazard down the right side. But a good one, you can certainly get home for 2.
This one's starting a little bit right. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
Well, here we go again. The price of missing the fairway on what would have been a reachable par 5. Instead, a long, long third shot. Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
18-footer. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And she's going to hold on here at even par. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Yeah, this is not the biggest of fairways, so that is a good shot here at 5. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
1-3-1 all the way to the flag today. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
And that will come up well short. Not gauged well at all. Yes, no problem, she says. That's it for her par. And she'll remain at even par. Frank, the par 5-6 looks like an enormous carry over the water. What if you're not one of the bigger hitters?
Well, then you've really got to aim at those two bunkers, right in between them on the right side, Rich. Becomes very much a plotter hole, because even the layup becomes important. This par 5, you've then got to attack it with a wedge.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
too bad. Didn't quite get it far enough left and maybe a little too gentle as well. Safely in for par here at the 6th. Her score is going to stay right where it is. Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3 7th.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to drop her down to 1 over. Well, this 8th hole is just a solid par 4. With a good tee shot, you'll have a chance to make 3, but trust me, you're thrilled to walk out of here with a 4. It requires 2 good shots, and you have to play it all the way through, tee to green. She's got this one started up the right side. And that will do just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Uh-oh, that might not be enough. Yeah, that is into the water in front of this 8th green. So she'll find a nice spot to take her drop, and now adding in the penalty stroke, she'll ready for her 4th shot. Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard. So now after the drop, time to try again. Now, there's another ball into the drink. That's number 3 on this hole alone. So at least the golf bag's going to be a little lighter going forward. But I think it's time to move on. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Well, the shot wasn't easy, but you're never going to get any spin out of that sort of lie. And the ball, well, the only thing to stop it was the bunker.
Oh, that's marvelous right there. Let that club slide right through the sand, and that might very well limit the damage here. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move her down to 6 over par. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. That's absolutely crucial. Put it in play in the right spot. You'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie. And that is going to be into the first of the 2 fairway bunkers left here at 10, and that'll be a long way back.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Okay, that one finished off for a par, and that's going to keep her at +6. Once again, water pops up here at Bay Hill. This at the par 4 11th. It's 438 yards. You want to sort of take this one around that lake on the left. But keep in mind, if you're too far right, then those fairway bunkers could become a problem. This one tugged just a bit. The wind going to push it a little.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Just 5 feet left. Nope. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. That is going to drop her to +7. Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570 odd yards, tiered high, let it fly.
Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
You know, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. So after the layup, Frank, here at the par 5 12, pitch shot here, try to make birdie.
Yeah, just use the contours of this green. You can actually get to this flag a lot of different ways. Using one of the mounds, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well played here, went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
So, from the rough, down the Noda.
She's looking at 102 left to the hole. Ball sitting down, needs to get a little bit steep to dig it out. There goes the sand wedge, and this is trouble.
Oh! And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance to get right. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and that will not help the cause. Pushing on, we come to the 215-yard par 3, 14th. Avoid the bunkers left and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And she'll fall even further here to 8 over par. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4. Dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That one was running so hot.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Yes, Will Red there. That is in for par here at 15. And that's going to keep her at +8. Frank, we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground. Par 5, 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts, and you're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come.
And she's starting this one a little to the left. And that is going to be into the rough, and that will almost certainly mean a layup short of the water here at 16. Okay, back into the fairway, but still a long road home from there.
For such a short chip shot, now a long putt for par.
Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind staying on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. This is a good-sized putt, 27 feet away. Needed a touch more speed, and that would have gone in. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And her slide continues. She'll drop to 9 over par. Well, here it is, the 18th at Bay Hill at Arnie's Place. It's one of the most famous finishing holes on tour. This is where Robert Gomez in the early 1990s holed a 7-iron for an eagle to beat Greg Norman. A lot of drama and a lot of history here at this closing hole. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. From the fairway nota, her second coming up.
Now she's looking at 159 yards to the hole, struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. So she will tap that in for her par at 18. And that will complete a round of 81. These 4 days are going to be a grind. That's the nature of Q School. But day one, Frank, it's in the books.
Yeah, day 1 of 4, Rich, but, you know, it's cutthroat. It's basically pass or fail. There's nothing else.
So that'll do it EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Oh, that needed a kick, but that will end up in the short grass here to start things out.
This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And she'll remain at 9 over par. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
That is going to miss off to the left, so now par going to be very difficult from there. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots at Bay Hill, the second at number 3.
It's such a cool-looking hole,
It
Rich.
is.
That water, it just pops out there on the left side. It scares the living daylights out of you. But if you can hit an aggressive shot there, often that breeze is coming off the left, and just keep it in the middle of the green. Those ridges often kick that ball towards the hole. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much breaking it.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it and be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot. But really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
This one measures out to 15 feet. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
And her tee shot here gonna wind up in the bunker. So now she's looking at a tough second here out of the sand.
Now that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Oh, and that runs out of gas far too early. That is not where you want to leave the golf ball. Oh, she'll take that one. What a tough putt that was to salvage her par. And that's going to keep her right where she is. Frank, talk to us about the sixth hole.
I don't want to. It's too difficult.
Why not?
It's too hard. It's too difficult. John Daly made 18.
But that's not such a bad score. If you break it down, that's...
Break it down for one hole. It broke
three
him
pars
down.
and an eagle.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Oh, going with the 3-wood, but this is headed for the lake. And that is into the water. So the first shot made it over okay, but the second is swallowed up by this lake here at 6. Ooh. On the green, short, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard.
You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. It requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Well, it's tough to shake off that bogey at the previous hole, especially when you get a shot like that.
Oh, off the flagstick.
That one polished off for bogey. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard.
Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Oh, boy, that looked good for a long time, didn't it? But it stuck by right at the end. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard.
It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
This may be a touch right.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy.
It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game. Let me get my bearings. 2 bogeys in a row and looking like at least 3.
Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away.
Not a good hole of golf here.
it is that time to pick up and move on. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Ball just off the fairway. Here's Noda.
143 yards left to the hole. Struggling all day, looking to do something good here.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And she'll remain right where she is. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sits up, 6 or a 7 iron.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
It just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. That one safely in for a bogey. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
That one going to split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Oh, way too much ball.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. this from 7 feet. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. So a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway.
Well, the easy part's done. It's on the green. The hard part now is a long putt coming up.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And that's going to keep her right where she is. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good, clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best.
And that will be too much club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
The hits just keep coming. This is a struggle, that's for sure, and the score looks like it's going to accelerate as well.
Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. Well, this is one of those holes at Bay Hill where you have to sort of thread the needle. It's more about accuracy than it is about power. It's only 429 yards, a dog leg to the right, but you absolutely have to put the ball in play off the tee. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. And that ball kind of got away a bit coming out of the bunker, and it is going to roll off onto the fringe.
Bogeyed the previous hole and looks like it's going to be even worse here.
Nope. That at least was a good putt that could have very well gone in, but it misses by less than a foot. We enter the final stretch with a 511-yard par 5 16th tree and bunker trouble to the right. OB to the left. It is reachable in two, but water in front of the green will punish the mishits.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Uh-oh, that's trouble over there. Oh, and she will not be happy with that, as that is into the water.
It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard.
Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green.
Well, when you're coming out of the thick stuff, especially to a quick green, you're not going to get as much spin as you would out of a good lie. And that's why that ball was never going to stop.
Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to one drop shot. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3, and she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard.
Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. And not wanting to take on the water, that is struck a bit too firmly, and it is into one of the back bunkers here at 18. Oh, kind of bladed that one, got it out, but it is now in the rough. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard.
So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right.